Pearls for a Starving Soul, September 18th, 2020. How to be a Good Human Being by Dr. Sheikh Qadeer, psychiatrist. Episode 15. Good Moral Values, Respect Human Unity. Part A. Continued Personal. I inherited 3 assets from my parents. 1. Respect of parents. Unity of family and community. 3. Importance of education. The time of Pakistan and India partition 1947 was very trying and disturbing for the whole nation. There were riots all over and mass migration of Muslims to Pakistan and Hindus to India. My father was as usual helping family and others to leave homes and go to a safe place. In his efforts, he was targeted and was shot dead by an Indian. There was mass massacre of many people. Many of my family members were victims of this. My father's older sister and her husband were killed. My uncle's wife, young, very pretty, was killed. She left a baby girl. My mother was nursing my younger sister of same age. She therefore breastfed both babies, but later my uncle's daughter died. My father had left my mother, me and 2 of my younger sisters a big vacuum, an unknown future, with question who would support us. However, our grandparents and family did not ignore us, and we were very grateful of them. Continue later. Now part B, I want to dedicate this episode of Human Unity in honor of my father, who was big proponent of this unity for family and community and died while serving the same cause. Now part B, the human unity. We, the people of the earth, without distinction and without discrimination of color, race or religion, function together and take decisions jointly with objectives and aims, taking into account the interests, desires and concerns of all human beings. Sheikh Sadi Shirazi, in his book Gulistan, Human Beings Are Members of a Whole in Creation, in his poem on humanity, Bani Adam says, all of the sons of Adam are part of one single body. When one limb is afflicted, the other limb cannot be at rest. If you have no sympathy for the troubles of others, you are not worthy to be called a human. Archbishop Desmond Tutu, a Nobel Prize winner 1984, we are made of togetherness, we are made of fellowship, we are different precisely to know our need of one another. Martin Luther King Jr., Nobel Prize winner 1964, through our scientific genius, we have this world as neighborhood. Now, through our moral and spiritual development, we must make it a brotherhood. Now, what our faith and scripture says. In Islam is the greatest unifying force in the world. It is the religion of all humans, regardless of color, race and language. In Quran, section 49, verse 10, Al-Hujurat, the believers are but brothers, so make settlement between your brothers and fear Allah that you may receive mercy. In Quran, section 29, verse 46, Ankabut, and do not argue with the people of the scripture except in a way that is best. Quran, section 4, verse 12, Nisa, the believers are nothing else than brothers, therefore make peace between your brothers. The Christianity, the Act 29, biblical vision of diversity is based upon the fundamental doctrines, unity of human race and universality of God's people. In Corinthians 12:19 also says we are strongest in unity. Teamwork is the key to living life in harmony so that we can do God's will. The Judaism, in Leviticus, love your neighbors as yourself. Albert Einstein quote, what unified the Jews for thousands of years, and it still does today, is above all the ideal of social justice together with the ideal of mutual aid and tolerance between all people on the face of the planet. Now, Hinduism perspective is all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act together one another in a spirit of brotherhood. What Mahatma Gandhi, the famous personality of India, in nature there is a fundamental unity running through all the diversity, and we see about as religions are given to mankind so as to accelerate the process of realization of fundamental unity. If we go through the faiths of Buddhism, Confucianism, Sikhism, Taoism, and others, all believe that human beings are all come from one source of creation and should care for one another in one brotherhood and unity. Now, follow these steps to create unity, which is rather important. 1. Do to others what you wish to do to you. 2. Instill a strong belief in family and unity, no finger pointing or blaming anyone. 3. Consider every human being is worthy of profound respect. 4. Look for ways to help others. 5. Make a goal to lift others up. 6. Focus on the positive aspects of any person or his deeds. 7. Respect elders. 8. Share wisdom. 9. Unity killer is strife. Avoid gossip, revenge, and jealousy. This is the end. Next episode will be cultural diversity. If you like, you may comment and subscribe. Have a nice and comfortable day.